Critics log. Film date 0402.7. After a dull, dreary summer in which most blockbusters barely had the energy to even aspire to be mediocre, we were left with only two hopes. A comic book film that's just undergone the eternal sign of bad news, massive reshoots, and a film based off of a 50-year-old sci-fi property. The signs for this weren't good. Even though the script had been written by Simon Pegg, who also plays Engineer Scotty, the trailers have been very poorly received. The director was untested. His previous highlights had been as a producer for Fast and Furious 6. It had ticked off the LGBT community. It was starring Chris Pine, an actor who always lives up to his name, who during interviews has said that while the JJ films have tried to touch on demanding questions and themes, it's just not possible to make a movie without wham-bam explosions and planets blowing up. What's that? It also stars Mr. at 43 I'm Too Old to Play James Bond Idris Elba, and features a character so heavily based on Jennifer Lawrence's character in Winter's Bone that she was called Jailer? I'll get my pitchforks and flaming torches ready, shall I? Except I won't, because this film is awesome. This is the first big film this summer that I felt like it was actually trying. It has some of the most amazing space visuals I've seen since, well, Interstellar. It's funny, touching, and with an amazing soundtrack turned up all the way to 11, which, true, does help to drown out most of the film's dialogue, but since you can pretty much summarise the plot as "Kill the humans! We will, stop you, I really didn't worry about that too much. Besides, you can still hear Spock and Judge Dredd, and they get all the good lines. It's also the only film this summer that I wish had slowed down a touch. At times you can tell the director cut his teeth on the Fast and Furious franchise, as this is pretty much exactly what you would expect if you put both of these franchises in a blender, or waited for Fast and Furious 42 in space. But I loved it. This is a fast-moving, action-packed blast of a film. I rate it as see it. I'm Daniel, this is a Dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.